What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Undisciplined Trader here. Today is the 8th of July. It's the 4th day of the challenge. Oh, man, 4th day. Seems like suddenly it's going quite quick. Alright, so, let's see. I woke up, so this perfect, like, this is a beautiful flag, man. This is a beautiful flag. Look at this. Ding, 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 ding. I don't normally trade before 8 o'clock, but I saw this and I was just like, oh, this is such a good trade. Right on a key level for me as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, this is a trade example that the probabilities just don't play out all the time, you know. As good as in high probability as the trade is, it just doesn't play out all the time. I'll take this trade any day. It was a good trade that was lost, basically. So I woke up, did that minus 1% within an hour, less than an hour. So obviously I was like, okay, we're gonna have to come back from this one. Let's see how we're gonna do it. So first trade I took was NJ. So we lost that EJ and I was like, okay, NJ broke the support here of the weekly. It looks like it's gonna keep going. I think when I saw price was about here. Boom, I entered right there. Boom, 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 boom. Took profit really quick, within an hour basically. So we're back to zero. Then I took EuroCAD, entered here, TP here, stop loss here. So you can see it broke this major resistance, and it broke quite nicely. I wanted to wait a bit more confirmation, not just this one. I wanted a little bit more, and I got that, so I took the entry. So that's up 1%. I took a trade, guys. Let me show you on this. So I took a trade for the other strategy. I just didn't put the picture, right? So I entered here. I entered right here, okay? With my stop loss here. And this is for the other strategy. So I entered there. Yeah. So I entered here with like 30 pips stop loss. No, it's like 27. So it's 1-to-1. That wasn't that much. Hold on. That wasn't that much either. Wait, where did I enter? It was here. I think it was this candle. Yeah, it must have been this candle. The stop loss was like 24, I believe. And so I had this another strategy, really good setup. And I had that once price broke this 50. You know, I was expecting it to come down, and I really wasn't expecting it to come back up here. I had a good bias that would touch the 50 because usually once it breaks the red lines, it comes back to the 50, and it did just that. So price go down to here, yeah, and then it came up to here, and I was like, okay, I got the opportunity to enter another trade, which I'll show you guys in a minute, and put this risk-free, which I should have not been risk-free because I needed it to close below here, so I only would have been risk-free at this candle. And I was like, okay, let's take NJ because OddCAD, last few days OddCAD hasn't been that good for me. So I was like, you know what, OddCAD's been playing about, it's been consolidated this whole time. I don't know what it's going to do. It's kind of hard to predict. So I was like, I'll take it off, break even, and I decided to enter the trade I'm in now, which I'll show you guys. So obviously I didn't make that profit I would have if I left the trade, but so I took the NJ over here. Okay, the reason I took this trade is actually a very good reason. So it was a very good reason. So I saw this flag as well when I was in that trade here. Obviously I didn't want to close the other trade, and I should have just opened this trade because I was already up 1%. So for some reason I just didn't feel that confident, you know. I just didn't feel that confident. I was like, oh, I made 1%, blah, blah, I'm happy with that for today. I don't want to be I don't want to lose this profitable day, basically, is what I was saying to myself. So I placed the stop loss. I would have placed the stop loss around about here because I was sold on this because there's a key level right here for me. There's a key level right here as well. And I just took it off because it's one of my indicators. So I would have been placing this for 3 times. And I would have definitely taken this trade. The reason I didn't because I was already in OddCAD and I already traded like what? Three trades, and it wasn't even, what time was this? It was, okay, 4 o'clock, fair enough. Yeah, so I should have taken this trade, but if it was like the first trade of the day, I would have definitely taken this trade, definitely, 100%. because I've already had a few trades and I was like, I don't want to overtrade, blah blah blah. But it's a very good trade, and yeah, I would have taken this trade on this. So I saw that and I was like, okay, price was around about here. I was like, okay, I couldn't have entered that one, so I'm going to use the other strategy to enter this one. So I entered here, and my stop loss is down here, and I wait for it to get a 1-to-1. The really shitty thing about this is that the time, as you can see, is 8:45. So, so the spreads are gonna go up. I mean, I got quite a big stop losses all the way down here. No, where is it? Actually? Sorry, yeah, it's all the way down here. So I got a few stop loss, quite a few pips to keep me relatively safe during that period. I really don't like leaving trades overnight because usually they just, yeah, I don't know, they just consolidate. I don't like it, but if I'm down, I prefer to, if I'm down and I know the stop loss can protect the spreads, I would just leave it. You know, I'll just leave it and basically hope for the best. There's no better feeling than waking up, checking your phone for your trade, checking your trade, and it's hit profit. There's no better feeling than that. You wake up and you see your trade won. It's like, oh, what a morning! What a morning this is! What a morning! What a day this is gonna be! And you just wake up well happy. You know, let's be real. That is the best feeling. You know, better than sex, better than waking up with a BJ. This is like 10 times better feeling. So yeah, guys. So obviously I missed this trade, but I'm still in it with the other strategy. So all in all, currently I'm up 1% or almost 1%. I actually took those trades here just a little bit before I got a bit anxious. I'm not gonna lie, just a bit before it took the profit, just like by 0.1%. So I made 0.9 on both basically. But yeah, we'll see how this trade is gonna go. Um, And yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. So day 5 will be tomorrow. Friday, I only trade up to 12, so hopefully there'll be some good opportunities. I believe I didn't miss any other flag. The AJ was there, but wasn't as clean as the NJ. Yeah, I don't think there was any other flag today. There was a 1 hour actually. I'll show you. There was a 1 hour that I drew here. Oh yeah, and this actually put me off as well. Yeah, I remember now. So this 1 hour flag that I just drew put me off when I wanted. That was one of the reasons as well I wanted to take this trade off. I remember now. I remember. So yeah, um, yeah. I saw this flag and I was like, this green candle here. I was like, oh shit. There's a chance that this might go against me. So I think it was a good decision, if you ask me. You know, if I see an opposite a flag that, especially in an area where it's kind of unpredictable, you know, between the 50s for me, it's kind of like unpredictable. You don't know if price is going to be above the 50 or below. So I thought, okay, you know what, it's risky. It's risky to keep this here. So I think, all in all, I made the right decision. I'll make an even better decision if I wake up and this trend is hit TP. But to be honest, I think it's just going to consolidate. That's my opinion. But or it might form a flag. So it'll need to come up if it's going to form a flag. But actually, if it's going to form any flags, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I could just guess, but I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you. As you can see, I'm reading another book. I don't know if you can see up the tabs, but yeah, thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.